Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song French Press by Rolling Blackouts' Coastal Fever. As always, the song comes to you as a request from one of my viewers. So if you'd like to be that person to request something, just leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to add it to my list. Although I will say it is a huge list, so no promises that I'll get to it in any sort of timely manner. But at least it's on the list. You can also while you're here, subscribe, like, comment, all that other good stuff. You can also check the description if you'd like to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, or TikTok. I know you guys can't see it, but just off camera, my cat is creating havoc on my desk, just knocking stuff off, and probably a sign I need to clean my desk off. It's a good thing you can't see my desk on camera. I already have like the bedroom closet going here with all my clothes. Well, a lot of it's my wife's clothes, to be fair, but all of my clothes just sitting on the bed. I mean, we're in the process. I got new furniture. It's a whole process. Anyway. I don't think I've ever heard anything from Rolling Blackouts' Coastal Fever, so I'm going in pretty blind here and just hoping for a good song. And with that, I say we jump right into it. I did grab the KEXP version just because a lot of music that is featured on KEXP has been pretty high quality as far as just production values and everything go. Like it usually sounds just as good live as it would on the album version when it's produced by KEXP. So I'm excited to listen to this. Let's do it.
Beside a dirty canal, and I never felt better since I let it go. You find out who your friends are when the city's cold. You speak like a child, and I've been reading the French press, and I've been disconnected. Got the looks and I got all of the rest. It'll work out for the best. Brother, don't you know, the jealousy's a curse, and what's worse is the silence. Strange, you're moving out of range. Runs over, the overflow. Well, nothing happens here, the time ticks slow. Well, the money walks and the hot air blows. In the same shirt, the same crack, the same window. Swinging from the French press, Fiona's changed her dress. Did you hear about trouble making you out? Did you hear about? I think I'm cutting out. Did you? I'm having trouble.
I love that. I love that a whole lot. That was a really, really good song.
Discover
I
new
dug
music
that.
at listenerpoweredkexp.org.
Oh, we do. We often do. All right. I love that a whole lot. I mean, that just was, it just rocked out, you know? It was fun to listen to. Let's get into it. Let's take it piece by piece because I feel like I have a lot to say here. So let's start, of course, with the lyrics. And first I want to read this about section here. It says, while duets between lovers are a frequent occurrence in pop and rock, the French press instead has singers Tom Russo and Fran Keeney portraying brothers conversing over a glitchy internet phone connection. Sentiments interrupted by laments of poor audio quality. Stranger moving out of range. Okay, I was wondering what was up with that part. Russo, sounding much like Robert Forster, portrays the prodigal calling from far abroad, perhaps Amsterdam or Venice. I'm coming at you from the side of the dirty canal. Looks like somebody already analyzed these lyrics for us. It did half my job for me. While Keeney in his raspy high tenor plays the handsome, dutiful son bored with his workday life. The same shirt, the same crack in the same window. Even as he hints at its collapse, Fiona's changed address. Rolling Blackouts, Coastal Fever, re-mentioned. I guess it's an article. The lyrical structure of the French press echoes that of RBCF's Heroes, the go-betweens' signature hit Cattle and Cane. I don't think I've heard that one, in which Grant McLennan and Forster portray themselves in conversation. Cool. And I will say, I know I'm about to talk about the lyrics, but I really did enjoy the duetting vocal styles here, so that was one thing I was going to comment on, but we'll get to that when we talk vocals and instrumentation. But yeah, anyway, lyrics here. I'm all right if you ask me, but you never do. Is this thing on? I'm coming at you from beside a dirty canal, and I've never felt better since I let her go. You find out who your friends are when the city's cold, and you speak like a child. And I've been reading the French press, and I've been disconnected. Yeah, I mean, seeing the title French press, I assumed we'd talk about like coffee or something, but actually like the French newspapers, you know, French press. And people used to say under their breath that you got the looks and I got all the rest. Did it work out for the best? And brother, don't you know that jealousy's a curse? And what's worse is the silence. It's strange. Are you moving out of range? And so I wonder, you know, again, in the about section, it kind of talked about the, you know, the spotty internet connection or the spotty cell phone connection. But honestly, I'm seeing that as sort of a metaphor between two people, about two people drifting apart more than anything, right? Because I mean, he kind of says here in the first verse, like, I'm all right if you ask me, but you never do, right? Is this thing on? It's like there's no communication. So it sounds like, again, two people who are really drifting apart. Same here at the end of the second verse where, and what's worse is the silence. It's strange. Are you moving out of range? So it's like, again, you can picture it as like a cell phone. Again, like we're out of range. We can't communicate. But to me, that's a metaphor for, like, you know, they're drifting apart. Their relationship is drifting out of range. So very clever, I think, lyrically here so far. You're keeping all right. That's good to know. The cup runs over at the overflow. Well, nothing happens here. The time ticks slow, where the money walks and the hard air blows. In the same shirt with the same crack in the same window, drinking from a French press. And there's the coffee. Fiona's changed address. Did you hear about? I'm having trouble making you out. Did you hear about? I said I think I'm cutting out. Did you? I'm having trouble. Did you hear about? So, again, I definitely read that as sort of them drifting apart, them sort of cutting out or going out of range with each other. Like they try to keep up with each other, you know, every so often. It's like, oh, you're doing all right. That's good to hear, you know. But for the most part, like that, I see it as a relationship that's drifting apart, you know, whether it be between brothers or friends or what have you. And again, that to me, it's this first verse that really, I mean, right off the bat gives away, like, you never even ask me how I am. And I'm all right, by the way, but you never even, like, ask me. And so again, I think that's what they're kind of alluding to here. So if that's the case, I mean, I dig this even more. So lyrically, I'm giving this one 2 big thumbs up. As far as the instrumentation goes and the vocals, let's start with vocals because I mentioned it earlier. I really enjoyed the duetting vocal style here because you get a little. At first, I was like, I wasn't paying full attention. I'll admit, I was just kind of listening to the music, and I just saw two different people singing, and it didn't register to me at first. And I was like, wait, there's a different person singing this time. So, but I liked it. I think they really brought their own style to the song and just made it that much more enjoyable, this sort of back and forth conversation happening here. And they both sound really good vocally. So As far as the instrumentation goes, really enjoyed, honestly, the guitar, the acoustic guitar and electric guitar, I think worked really well in tandem for just some nice tunes. I mean, like some really nice guitar riffs throughout. Something that really stood out to me too was the bass. I thought the bass really put down a nice groove that was easy to follow throughout the song, and then the drumming was nice and energetic and really kind of wrapped it all together, if you will. So yeah, really enjoyed this one instrumentally and vocally. It was really easy to just jam out to and enjoy. So for that, I'm giving it 2 big thumbs up. As far as replay value goes, I mean, lyrically, it's interesting. There's I think a few different ways you can really take it. Instrumentally and vocally, it sounds fantastic. So easy to listen to, so fun to listen to as well. I had a great time with this one. So to me, this is exactly the kind of song that makes the playlist that I listen to frequently. So 2 big thumbs up, instrumentally and vocally for me. Fantastic request. Thank you so much for whoever requested this one. As always, guys, keep the requests coming. Leave them in the comments. I'll be sure to check them out, put them on the list, all that good stuff. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, of course, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. And as always, you can support me by liking, commenting, subscribing, all those things that you normally do on YouTube. You can also check the description if you'd like to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, or TikTok, all the T places. I have some plans in the future to be a little bit more active on Twitch. It's been a while since I've been streaming, since I've done a live stream. And that's mostly just because I've been super, super busy. But I have some plans in the future to kind of make my streams interesting and keep them fresh and kind of bring them back into the fold. So just keep an eye out for that. Feel free to follow me on Twitch, like I said. And with that, guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.